out its destroyer. Where are you? Pariah, Adam, James. I found you. I pulled you from the darkness. I had you step into the light, and together we created the singularity. Out of all times, you chose now, when together we can both be the Kansas City Metro champion, to disappear, to go back to your old ways of hiding. Well, Adam, your creator is demanding you to show yourself. We are one. We are supposed to be the singularity. Where are you?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Saturday Slam. I'm Jude Vice, and as you can tell, things are starting to get chaotic here at the Extreme Wrestling Center as we continue our march towards Destiny on October the 15th. The Singularity seemed to have some trouble communicating as the Infinite, as you could tell, broke into our feed and interrupted the intro to this show, trying to get his message across to his partner and confidant. So maybe he'll get an answer a little bit later. I'm not too sure. But to get things started, to get ourselves back on track, the Infinite is going one-on-one against Mason to get things started off here on Saturday Slam. So monster versus monster to get us rocking and rolling in the early going. Now, we haven't seen Mason in too many sanctioned matches. What we have seen a lot of this fruit, though, is he makes his own way. He chooses his own time. He's put Shailin on the shelf at one point in time. He's decimated other people right in the middle of their matches. Frankly, Mason does what he wants when he wants. So despite the fact that the Infinite is our Metro champion, this is going to be a completely different challenge for him altogether in that regard. And now you see Mason making his way out of the entrance. And each time he comes out, he seems to have added a new piece of menacing gear. Claws, and looks like he's got some kind of shaman or priest behind him. I'm not too sure what to make of that, but he's certainly got the crowd on edge as he just peers straight into everybody. I'm being told now that this shaman or whoever he is, he's wanting to be known as Mortis Thesaurus. And so Mortis coming out here in support of Mason. Looking like maybe Mason's trying to get a little bit more assistance, a little bit more help in the managerial aspects. And we are off and running, folks. And I don't think we'll see a whole lot of high flying. I don't think we'll see a whole lot of lucha libre in this contest. But expect to see a lot of heavy hitting. Expect to see a lot of damage done in a short amount of time. And the two of them lock horns in the middle of the ring. And so far we have a stalemate. Neither man moving. Infinite unable to move the base of Mason. And they lock again. You can hear Infinite straining, trying to get some leverage, trying to get low and move the body. But Mason stands completely unmoved. And just like that, I told you this wasn't going to be a technical wrestling contest. The two of them are immediately slugging and trading blows back and forth. But just like before, neither man really moving. A throat chop from Mason. And he's got a hold of the Infinite by the throat. Infinite grabs back. We've got a battle for a choke slam in the early goings. Folk, who's going to get the big move first? Referee called for a break. Mason heaves the Infinite into the ropes and just clashes against him. And Ryan Gingell goes down hard. And that was the first one to fall. He's rather quick to get back to his vertical base, though. Mason hooks him for the sidewalk slam and drills Gingell right into the canvas once again. And so far, all of the heavy shots are going to Mason, as the Infinite is having a tough time figuring out how to mount an offense against another large competitor in the likes of Mason. As Mason throws him into the corner now, and he's just going to begin laying down the beatdown, as it were. Heaves Gingell across the ring with a huge Beal throw. And like I told you before, you can see it. Mason isn't focused necessarily on wrestling. Mason isn't necessarily focused even on winning. Mason is focused on inflicting damage. Another Beal throw, almost 2/3 of the way across the ring this time. It seems with each throw, Mason just gets stronger as he seems to just manhandle Gingell across the ring. The Infinite trying to fight back now. A flurry of blows, stumbling the monster, but not enough to really even knock him off his base. Ducks underneath the clothesline, and the Infinite's looking for that full Nelson clutch, looking for that cranial clutch. And Mason with one hand lifting him up onto his back. Gingell able to fight off, but Mason's caught the clutch now. And the Shaman commanding Mason to arise, and just like that, Mason comes back to life and battles out of the Infinite's cranial clutch. Infinite looking for it again. Oh, huge slam out of the full Nelson. And Mason goes down. And you can see Mortis over there trying to get the big man back up. Mason's getting up. And Infinite's not paying attention. He's focused on that Shaman outside. Huge mistake as the claws go down across the back. Mason looking for a choke slam. And he gets it. I think that's the first time that the Infinite's ever been slammed in such a manner. 2.5. And Mason almost with a decisive victory there in this non-title matchup. And the Infinite is in a world of trouble after that choke slam. Mason's looking for a second one. He's got the hand held high. And Ryan's caught again. He's in a bad spot. A throat thrust. And he's able to break free. A second one. Referee letting a lot go between these two behemoths. Infinite off the ropes. A third throat chop, but he can't put Mason down. The monster just moving towards him. Infinite going to the second rope now. Huge throat chop. That one puts down Mason. The monster hits the mat. And now Infinite, he's looking to finish things off. Choke slam, grab of his own, the Goozle. And he nails Mason with that inverted choke slam. The power of the Infinite to get the big man lifted. And a 3 count right there. The Infinite's able to put Mason away. A tough fought victory for sure. And now you see Mortis, the Shaman, trying to rise. Mason back to his feet. And you hear a bit of a mixed reaction from this crowd. Some of them still not quite sure how to accept the Infinite. And wait a minute. It's the Pariah, ladies and gentlemen. The Pariah's returned.
There's no applause for you.
He's been separated from the Infinite for the past few weeks, it seemed like.
He doesn't want your pity applause.
We are one. We both are the Metro champion.
No.
A motion of solidarity from the Infinite.
Still, Infinite. He left you in
Oh my goodness! And the Pariah using the Infinite's Metro Championship to just lay waste to him in the middle of the ring.
Right?
And I believe the singularity has been fractured as the Pariah just laying the beat down on the Infinite right in the middle of the ring. And wait a minute, he's moving outside. And Pariah's brought in a chair. Ladies and gentlemen, this is getting dangerous quick. Oh my goodness, a thunderous chair shot.
Come on. Don't cry now.
I don't think... A nasty kick from the Pariah just lays out the Infinite.
I gave you this, and now I take it away.
And I think the Pariah has sent his message to the Infinite. And I don't think there's any doubt in anyone's mind at this point what Pariah's goal is. Heading into Destiny here in just a few short weeks. A rundown here on the right side of all the different sponsors helping us out to make this show possible. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't bought your tickets yet, I don't know what to tell you, so I'm just going to let some of the wrestlers lay it down for you. Let's take it away, KCXW. Tell them how it is.
October 15th.
Kansas City Extreme Wrestling brings Destiny to Soccer Nation.
Soak it in. One mistake from you, and it's over.
Come witness me and Big Money Marte.
Esta es ya. Esta es que mundo.
Sí. We're ready to smash the Bully Smasher and Jay Savage's faces.
When we're done playing, we're done smiling, we're done having fun, you pissed us off.
Shylin and Little Marte Marshall with his injured shoulder.
Watch us break them in half.
Whoosha. Get on my level.
Destiny. Be there.
And that's real. Destiny is upon us. Shannon and I, we are ready to smash!
KCXW, Soccer Nation, Destiny!
Good luck.
We are only a couple of weeks away from Destiny, folks. And let me tell you about some other people you're going to see at Destiny. None other than the Prodigy, Alan Jones, and Shannon Jr. Let's take it off to them real quick.
Okay, my name is Shannon Jr. and at Destiny, we're going to fight Money Marte against Shylin, and we're going to break them in half.
That's right. Money Marte, you throw a pebble, but guess what? I throw a brick. I'm the teacher now, and you're the student. And you bring Shylin in, that's okay. My man Shannon is under my learning tree now. And at Destiny, the Prodigy and Shannon Jr. are going to take what is finally theirs, and the truth will be known.
The Prodigy taking a student under his wing in Shannon Jr., and he's looking to take down the tag team of Money Marte and Shylin at Destiny. You've seen them clashing here on Saturday Slam. When we go to Soccer Nation, we're going to get some resolution between these four folks, that's for sure. But as we make our way down here tonight on Saturday Slam, we've got Angel Shay, and she's coming out with XWC Student Andy. They're going to be taking on the team of the Prodigy and Shannon Jr. tonight. Now, if there's one thing that these two exude right here, Angel and Andy, positivity is the name of the game. Perseverance is the name of the game. These two, they don't give up no matter what they've got in front of them. And that's what I love about them. That never give up attitude. And if there's one thing we've noticed that the Prodigy has been teaching Shannon Jr. in their time together, it is look for the shortcuts. So we'll be having to keep one eye very closely on those two to see what kind of shenanigans they've got planned for this match. And it's starting already with a slap to Angel. And that's not something she's going to take lightly as she batters Alan Jones straight back into the ropes. He's ducking out for cover, looking for the ref to help. And Angel is hot after that shot. Ducking underneath the clothesline. And double knee right to the face. And Alan Jones almost comes flipping out of his boots from the impact. And Angel in firm control. I think Alan Jones had the wrong idea getting her angry in the early goings. And Jones is certainly regretting it. Oh my goodness, we lost the camera. Angel with a quick suplex.
Yeah, right. I'm just gonna take this.
2 count only though.
Don't worry about it. It's okay.
And now Angel making a quick motion over. Quick tag.
This just fell.
And Andy's up making his way in now. Let's see how these two work as a unit. STO Russian leg sweep. Solid combo there. Alan Jones is on the mat. He's in trouble. Wait. Folks, I'm getting word that we've got something going on back in the back. We're trying to get a camera back there real quick. Let's see if we can't get that feed going.
Get out of my way. Where's Pariah?
Pariah,
you see what he just did?
He's
to
gone.
Your champion?
He's long gone. Pariah's not even here anymore. What do you want? He's long gone.
Of course, he's hiding again.
Yeah,
he's hiding.
He's long gone. We'll take care of it. The Board of Excellence will take care of Pariah. You don't worry about that, okay? We'll take care of it.
Nah, brother. Hold on. This, you're keeping it warm for me. I appreciate that. Look, I don't like you. I don't trust you. We know this. I don't like him even more. Y'all not about to throw me into that #1 contendership spot and just throw it away. So you go handle what you need to handle. But when you win, who Pariah wins, I don't care. I'm big brother hungry. In this, I'm coming for it. Keep it warm.
Trust me, I know you're hungry, all right. How long have you been here?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
All
matter.
that matters is this is about to come home with.
How many matches have you and I been in?
One.
One. Who won that match?
You know what? That's in the past, brother. It doesn't matter. What matters is after you take this back, you're giving it to me.
Giving it to you. We'll see about that.
Well, I told you things were getting chaotic here, and it seems like no matter where the Infinite goes, somebody's looking over his shoulder looking for that title. I mean, we saw Clay Huna back at Unleashed. Wait, pin attempt from Junior after that neckbreaker, 2 only. But Clay Huna won the #1 contendership back at Unleashed in April. So, and now Angel getting goaded in by Shannon Jr. Referee having to make the stop there. And now Andy's been backed into the wrong corner while the referee's trying to keep order. And Angel very reluctantly making her way back into the corner. Regardless of what goes on, she's got to stay in her corner. And Jones coming off the top with an elbow drop. Pin attempt by Junior, still only gets 2. They have a lot of time to double team up on Andy, but it takes a lot more than that to keep this big man down. And Jones putting some words of encouragement into Junior's head. He's looking for a suplex. I think this may not be the words he was thinking of. Andy looking to find a hole here, and 2 students battling it out. Andy with a huge clothesline puts Shannon Jr. on the mat. And this may be Andy's chance to get himself free and get a tag. And there's the tag. Angel's making her way in. Jones gets the tag, and he goes running right into a bicycle kick. I think he may have gotten out of the way before he got all of it. but it certainly grazed across the chest. Headbutt to Junior, and down he goes. Angel, butterfly suplex takes Jones over. And we've got chaos on the outside. Angel running like a freight train over Alan Jones on the inside. Northern Light suplex. This could be it right here. Grabs in position. 2 count, and Jones gets the shoulder up. And wait, Shannon Jr. has made his way up onto the apron. Andy's down. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but Angel's looking to finish things off with the Samoa drop. Super kick from Shannon Jr. Staggers Angel. Alan Jones taking advantage. Gets the knee up. Angel's down in the middle. And Andy's unable to get back in time. And the Prodigy and Shannon Jr. are able to get the victory on this one. And you can hear the confidence in his voice. And before we get rolling to our marquee matchup tonight, folks, we got to hear from El Diablo first.
Wusha! Tembla Ishike yo Octobre 15. Este le hice yo versus que nada Ishike te envía, wey. Esta iglesia, esta la iglesia que mundo. Sí, ese es yo. Dice ese que nada. Wusha!
Well, folks, we had heard about it just yesterday on Facebook. The KC Championship is going to be on the line in a triple threat match at Destiny. The realist Calvin Aldridge, El Diablo, and Hollis Giroux are all going to clash. We will get a champion by the end of the night. But before that, it's marquee matchup time, folks. The realist Calvin Aldridge, he's lighting the board up once again. This week, he's taking on XWC Student Cameron in one-on-one competition for our marquee matchup. Let's get on down to the ring. And you can hear the crowd already anticipating the return of the realist as he gets prepared for his title matchup at Destiny. Something that he's been clamoring and fighting and arguing for all year long. Complaining about being overlooked by the KCXW brass. But there's one person who for sure has been overlooking him, and that's Hollis Giroux. And it sounds like we've got a word from Hollis coming in right now. So let's get that up.
October 15th, KCXW presents Destiny. And on that match card, you'll see a lot of stuff. And in one of those matches, you'll see me, Hollis Giroux, in the cult classic of professional wrestling, in the main event against El Diablo and Calvin Aldridge. I'll be seeking my third, Calvin. You two will be seeking your first. I'll advise you before then to get on my level.
Very strong words from Hollis Giroux, absolutely laying down the pedigree to not only the realist, but also to El Diablo, a former 2-time KC champion walking into this contest. But the person walking into this specific contest tonight is none other than XWC student Cameron. And if there's anything that you'll notice about Cameron, he'll tell you that it's his looks first and foremost. And he's got to make sure you notice it. He's trying his best to make sure this lady in the crowd notices it. Much to no avail there at all. But Cameron doesn't seem too fazed. That ego does not bruise easily, that's for sure. Calvin laid up on the ropes as he normally does, and Cameron giving the crowd a little show. And there's the bell, and we are off and running, folks. And Calvin letting Cameron know he doesn't appreciate the gyrations as much. As the two lock up. And Cameron getting the early advantage. Rather easily pushing Calvin into the corner there. But we get a clean break. Calvin usually doesn't have much of a power advantage, so this isn't exactly unfamiliar territory. He's able to back Cameron up this time to the ropes, though. Another clean break. Ooh, and a check from Calvin. And a check back from Cameron. He's not going to take that lying down. And things just got real. Ooh! Face hard into the buckle. I don't think Cameron was expecting that so quickly. As Calvin making sure he knows whose ring it is, but Cameron's firing back with heavy right hands. Down goes Calvin after the third. Big scoop. Calvin doesn't want to be up there at all. Huge body slam, and the realist comes crashing down. And now Cameron looking to stay on top. Heavy right hand once again, rocking Calvin's jaw over and over. And now Cameron starting to work a little rhythm in, starting to work his offense. He's got Calvin locked up into the corner, comes flying in, makes a mistake, he looked away, and the realist just jammed his face into that middle turnbuckle. And a flatliner type maneuver. And just like that, the tide is turned into the favor of the realist, and Cameron is the one looking for refuge in the corner, in the ropes, anywhere he can find it. And now Calvin laying the boots into Cameron. He's choking him in the corner, just brazenly in front of the official. Very little regard for the rules there. Calvin comes charging in full speed and just smacks Cameron across the face. Whatever respect he was talking about earlier on in the contest, it seems to be gone. And Cameron trying to fight himself back up to his feet, but the realist shuts him down just as quick as he can with a flurry of elbows and chops. And just laying the humiliation in right on top of it.
He's shimmying, he's doing push-ups.
And ever since he made that quick turnaround, it has been all Calvin, folks. Couple of heavy elbows from Cameron. Not much doing, though, as Calvin ducks under. Drop kick right to the jaw.
That was nice. That was clean.
And Cameron once again down. Class is in session, and Professor Aldridge is running an absolute clinic.
No one's clapping.
Cameron trying to get to his feet. Able to get underneath the kick, and a huge spine buster. Opportunity for Cameron, 2 count. Couldn't get the 3. And he was really wanting it. And Cameron not wasting any time. He's going to try and put Calvin away. He's calling it, folks. Maybe a huge power bomb. He's got Realist up. Realist rolls through with a Hurricane Rana, baby. Not quite all of it. But he gets behind Cameron. Ripcord. Reality. No, he doesn't get it. Tried to get the reality check, but Calvin wasn't able to quite get the grab. Cameron went down. Throws him to the mat. And this one's over, folks. Huge finish from the realist. And Cameron goes down in decisive fashion. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for Saturday Slam. But before we go, hit like, hit subscribe. Make sure you share it out. We've got some final words from the Pariah.
Where have I been? You ask. Where have I been? I've been deciding whether or not I even want the singularity anymore. Ever since you started pandering to these pathetic fans, huh? You want to inspire hopes and dreams instead of cause chaos, violence, pain. And they eat it up too, don't they? They look at you like you're this immortal champion. I made you Metro Champion! Destiny. I'm gonna take it all